Hello, welcome to another episode of my 69 Camaro build. Just show you what I've done since the last episode. It's been a while. So as you can see, the car is in bits. Took the front clamshell off because I got an engine for it. So it's a 327 small block Chevy from a 68 Chevelle. So I looked at the numbers. I thought it was actually a 350, but I said, yeah, 327. You see that 275 horsepower, 325. Yeah, it's in good condition. It was removed from a running car. I believe it was from the Chevelle. And it's mostly stock other than the intake. Yeah, that's pretty much stock engine. Also got a turbo 350 transmission, lovely purple, and I think I'm probably gonna respray it black maybe on this episode. Also got some long tube headers, second hand obviously. They're in really good condition. Hopefully they will fit with the steering rack here. I'm not sure. We'll try, but it was a good deal, so I got it. And it gives you a chance to have a look the chassis of the car better. Suspension setup, so it's got disc brakes at the front, which are not vented but should be okay. Adjustable coilovers, yeah, some nice bits. Aluminum radiator with electric fan. Yeah, so it's obviously there's gonna be no power steering here or power brakes. Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think what I'll do is get the transmission cleaned up, sanded down and respray with high temperature paint. And today I should be receiving some parts from the States, the torque converter and the front engine mounts and a few other bits. So yeah, almost ready to fit the engine. So here's the transmission. It's so heavy. Oh, it's supposed to be rebuilt, so it's quite good. The input shaft is a little bit rusty, a little bit surface rust. I think with some WD-40 should be able to clean it up. But yeah, it's three speed obviously. Should be ready to go. What I'm gonna do now is degrease it, then sand it down and yeah, give it a bit of paint. So I've done the first coat of paint, so it's not gonna look perfect, but we'll do the job. It's not gonna be purple, so that's the main thing. Nice matte black, high temperature paint. Yeah, and it's gonna look okay. Got myself a cup of coffee while I wait for the second coat to dry, and then I'll do the last coat of paint. So here I've got another project which I'll do later on after the Camaro. At the moment I'm using for storage. Some brake cleaner. Right, so we've got a few bits from Summit Racing. So we've got the torque converter, some bolts to attach the transmission to the engine, and the other box should be the front engine mount. So if you come a little bit closer, right, so I've got the transmission mounts as well, which should work well with the turbo 350 and the mount I've got ready in the chassis. A set of gaskets. I think this is also the gasket for the transmission, but find out some bolts, transmission bolts, and the B&M torque converter. It's quite heavy, so this will hopefully work well for application. It's I think 1700 revs stalled, 1700 to 1000 revs. Just rip it open. Torque converter. Give me the bolts and the seal. I think it's the input shaft seal. And I will have a look at the engine mount. More packaging. So it's quite a bit larger than we need. So with the template should be easy. It was quite thick. Well, there it is. I don't know if I can drill this. It's really thick. But this basically mounts with the water pump. Yeah, that's it. So I've installed the transmission mount. I have to make a little notch just up there where this bracket fits. So I put a little bit loose. I think this is the best way to do it. Put it in the transmission first and then drop it in the car. But it's loose, so you can always take it apart if it doesn't fit properly in the car. So next thing is I'm going to install the torque converter. It came with a new seal, but I won't be putting it on because I believe this is very recent. It's almost new. At least the transmission has been rebuilt, but it's in good condition, so I won't be replacing the seal. Hopefully it doesn't leak. Yeah, almost there with the transmission. I've also managed to do the water pump in high temperature resistant paint. Looks a little bit neat. The bracket for the alternator, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna paint the actual engine or not. I haven't decided yet. Gotta get the engine hoist to do that, so let's see. Oops, billet thing, whatever it's called, that goes on the water pump. So I've removed the fan. We've got an electric one here. So I've got distributor there, which I gotta figure out how to mount it, because for me this is a little bit new. You gotta have the Gas Monkey garage sticker. I'll do another video once I receive the the bits to finally install the engine and transmission. And thanks for watching, and if you like the content, please subscribe and put a like. I'll try once a week, once every other week, but thank you for watching.